Hey there guys, Portal Master 9351 here, and I have a quick video on the speculation of the starter pack and Portal. So as I've talked about in my previous videos, I'm jumping on the bandwagon that I've seen on the internet that says that the next game will feature vehicles. I am relatively positive at this point. I think I have all the data. We might not know the title for sure. Skylanders Superchargers is the word on the street right now, the name on the street, whatever you want to say. But I'm very sure it will include vehicles. And so with that news in mind, I think I need to talk about something that could be relatively important in the next game. The Portal. The Portal of Power. Now, if you think about it, if we have a Skylander, based on that leaked Skylander, its base appeared to be approximately the size of a Swap Force character, the gimmick character. Remember, this isn't even the vehicle itself. This is just the gimmick character. The inner base, however, the theory right now is that the inner base can be detached. Looked about the size of a small core character's base. So take Ignitor's base, for example. So let's say for a second that we still include two-player mode, which I would say is a 99.9999999% chance that they'll include two-player, at the very least, compatibility. And so, we think about this. We have a vehicle that is big enough to hold, like, a base the size of Ignitor's base, and then has a car that looks really cool kind of around it. You have to think, how big is this vehicle going to be? And something that they've advocated in past history is that they always want your Skylanders to easily fit on your Portal of Power. So, if we think about a standard Portal of Power, let me grab this Portal of Power. Two Ignitors as figures are obviously going to fit relatively well. But let's imagine for a second, I'd used this in my last video, that the vehicle is around the size of the SSA Portal, only slightly slimmer. It's not gonna comfortably fit, or anything like that. And so it leads me to think that we're gonna have a relatively big overhaul of the way the Portal works. But I still think that you'll be able to use your old Portal. So, you're probably thinking, Portal Master, what are you thinking? I'm wondering if any of you have ever seen those motorcycles that have a sidecar on them. So you have the one person who drives the motorcycle, of course, and then off to the side you have a little thing that attaches to it that another person can sit in. I don't know if those things are real. I've just seen them in, like, cartoons. I don't actually know if they exist. But if some of you might have seen that, imagine a portal like that. A portal that's normally sized like this, and then has something that juts off of it, like this. More uniform, sort of curves off of it. Big enough that a vehicle can sit on it. So that way you could have two vehicles on the portal. And rather than a circular portal, an ovular portal with kind of another ovular portal attached to it. Big enough to support two vehicles at the same time. I still think they'll allow for us to use our old portals, though, because, I mean, I just think that this is how their next portal's going to look, sort of. It's definitely not going to, they're definitely going to include a new portal. I think we can say that for sure, because the only time that they've ever had a Portal Owners Pack was in Skylanders Giants, and my understanding is that more people with the Portal before bought the new game, bought the full game, rather than the Portal Owners Pack. Because it included more figures, number one, and number two, they bought it for the extra portal, possibly. Plus, I believe the Giants portal was wired, which is a lot better than the SSA portal that you had to replace the batteries every 5 minutes, basically, is what it felt like. That thing ate batteries. I mean, it was so fast at draining the batteries. So, I think that they're going to have this new portal. They might do a Portal Owners Pack again, but if they do, I'm definitely not going to get it. But I just kind of wanted to share with you what I think we might see in a future Portal for Skylanders 5. This has been Portal Master 9351. Remember to like, comment, subscribe. See you next time, everybody. Goodbye!